Okay, welcome back to the channel, and this is Angelina Jordan back a few years ago. I don't know the exact date or any of that kind of thing. You know how I am. So if you've been here before, yeah, I'm the last guy to ask for any kind of details because I don't really know them. And I have a lot of people out there, a lot of great commenters and viewers that provide me with all the details I could ever want, and they know I would be guessing because if it's not in the title, I don't know where to go look for it, I guess. So anyway, I'm not a details guy. I am a carpenter though, so I can work from blueprints and build very detailed things, but I need specific instructions every step of the way. So yeah, this is a performance, a rehearsal and then a performance of Back to Black. Everybody knows that one. That's an Amy Winehouse classic, and Angelina has oftentimes been compared to Amy Winehouse. So let's go ahead and watch first the rehearsal. Now, bear with me. I have to, when I click on this, it's going to tell me to go watch a YouTube video, which I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on full screen, so my picture is going to be gone, but I'm still here. I'm in the background listening. I may comment, probably not because you can't see me, but I'm still here. There we are. And because it started already, we'll put it all the way back to the beginning, so we're getting the whole video.
I left, I cried, I love. I stay with others, I cry. And loneliness behind this cloud, from this bombarded life. And I think of you, and I cry. And loneliness.
that's the rehearsal video, and next we'll be doing the performance video. Now I want to say a couple things. The band that she's working with here, there's I think she did several concerts with this band. I can remember like 3 or 4, maybe there's more than that. And this band, for whatever reason, her and this band just seem to have a great time performing. They gel so well together. The brass section back there is like the I don't even know what you call it. Remember in the old bands way back when they used to have the brass section would all be playing in unison and swaying in unison and doing some dance moves and stuff like that, which is tough with a trombone, by the way. Not even easy with a saxophone. But and you can see they're close together too, so it's kind of like, ooh, how do you spin around doing that? But they do move in unison. They have a lot of good time. They're all smiling. If you notice in the performance video or in the rehearsal video, there's a lot going on. There's people wandering around doing things, getting ready, trying to adjust things, and so on and so on. And Angelina's at one point she's waving to somebody about. It looked like she made like a sign with her hand, something like this, and then she. I don't know, she went bigger, like she wanted something bigger or something, I don't know. So, they're doing, that's what rehearsals are for, is work out all the little minor things that need to be adjusted. And that's why you do them, right? So, but these guys are all having fun, man. They're loving what they're doing. And you can look at Angelina right here smiling, right? And everybody's into what they're doing. They're all doing, one thing I noticed was they have here 1970 Pepe's Pizza, Real American. This has got to be I think this is in Norway. So Pepe opened up a pizza shop with Real American Pizza in Norway. And it's been there since 1970. So must be he's been doing something right, because that's a long time to be in the pizza business. And anyway, and they went and bought it, so I'm sure they got some stuff that they like. So that's interesting. So but anyway, they really seem to really get together and have a great time. That's, to me, enhances the performance to a different degree, because everybody's getting along. And it's not that they're not producing, too. They're also producing beautiful music, but they're also having a little fun with it. Nothing wrong with that, right? So let's go ahead and watch the performance. It's okay to ask me to watch on YouTube. I'm going to click yes. We're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to go to the full screen and take it from there.
I left, I cried, I love. When I stay with others, I cry in loneliness behind this light. From this one part of life, I'm thinking of you and I cry in loneliness behind this light. From this one part of life, every night you become a star, and I left the stars. Shame that he gave it so far. I didn't want to be in love.
that's that. Okay, we saw the rehearsal. We saw the band. We saw everybody having a good time. We saw everybody enjoying the show. And we saw Angelina do a wonderful performance twice of the same old Amy Winehouse classic, Back to Black. And yeah, Angelina is just, what can you say about Angelina? It's like perfection every time. And while there were some sound issues, keep in mind that when people are recording these things live, most of the time it's not people with professional gear. They're not professionals. They're just people with a cell phone. Most of the time. There are professional people wandering around there. You'll see them. They're usually around. They usually go up front. They got a big camera on a gimbal thing and all that kind of jazz, right? Or shoulder held or whatever. But they got, big equipment. The rest of us are standing there with our cell phones, okay? And we're trying to get a good shot and stabilize the film and all that. Then we're trying to zoom in, zoom out, and turn the camera this way and that way. That's what non-professionals do. We're trying to find a good way to film the event without a lot of experience. So when you watch these shows, keep in mind that whoever's filming it is, they're standing in a certain location. They don't want to be moving around a lot because then they got, the camera bouncing as they're moving along, and it's just they probably learned after their first video that you don't do that, okay? Pretty much stay where you are and get the best shot you can where you're at. So I'm saying that because of my experience too. With the last one in Las Vegas, I was right in the middle. Great seat. Couldn't ask for a better seat. I was probably 6 or 7 feet away from Angelina, right? And I filmed the entire first show. I didn't film any of the second show. I stopped the video in between some songs here and there because they said we couldn't film the whole show. So I figured if I cut it up in pieces, that means I didn't. I filmed this part, then this part, then this part, then this part. But I got all the songs. So, but I didn't do. Then I thought to myself, well, I won't do the second one. That'll kind of even things out, I guess, right? So this was, by the way, this was hotel security telling us this. It wasn't Angelina's people. So we had, there's always something to deal with. Like in my case, being right up front. Now we're sitting down below stage level. We're looking up at Angelina, and there's these monitors and stuff in the way. So about, all the way up to probably around Angelina's knees is we can't see because there's all these things in the way, right? Only in the gaps in between things we can see her feet, and bottom part of her dress and all that stuff. And then the mic stands in the way and, yada, yada, yada. I'm not complaining. Angelina moves around a lot, and, we had some nice, beautiful, clear shots of her doing her thing up there, singing her heart out for all of her fans. And so you come to here, and you got somebody with a camera out there trying to get a good picture. Now, the reason I brought it up is the sound thing, okay? If you're standing close to some speakers, which usually the speakers, not all the time, these things here in front down here are probably monitors as I understand it. I don't know what a monitor is or does. I'm assuming it's maybe the lyrics on there in case you forget them, or it tells you what's next, or I don't know. I don't know what a monitor does, okay? But the speakers typically are off to the sides in big stacks or rows, typically. Now, I'm not saying they are here. I don't know. I don't see them, okay? But if you get too much this way or that way, you're standing close to those big old speakers, right? And they blast out. They're filling the whole venue with sound a lot of times, especially for these outdoor traveling type performances. You don't have a room like in Vegas. That room is set up specifically to perform. So they got everything top notch. It's right where it belongs. It's all over the place. I think Bob Palmer mentioned that he thought that the sound sounded even all the way through the entire venue. That's a professional environment. When you come here, they're doing the best they can with what they got to work with. But this is looks like a stage that they put up. See, it's all temporary stuff. That they've set up for the performance. So most of the stuff's going to be on the stage or near the stage, and they're not putting speakers out in the audience and in the back and all that kind of stuff. You just don't have the ability to do that. So anyway, I can ramble on forever about stuff I don't know anything about, but I can give you guys a reprieve and move on to the next thing. So I hope you liked the video. keep in mind, I don't like to criticize the quality because after having doing it myself for a while, it ain't that easy. So I'm kind of defending the people that provide us these videos. If it's Grandma Mery, she has been dedicated to chronicling Angelina's entire life and sharing it with us. We're so lucky to have her doing that. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. And have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye.